Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Happy New Year's 2018. And welcome to today's final week in my 7-week series of taking back your power, taking back your life from the anxieties and challenges and struggles that you have been going through. So it's been an honor to be able to share the last 7 weeks of energies with each and every one of you to help you in whatever way that you were ready to receive. And it would be a great honor if you would like to give in kind. And I've given you the link where you can make a love offering. If the 7 weeks or even this whole year's worth of posts and readings that I've been doing free of charge to you all, I'm giving of my own energy and time to get the messages out there that humanity's needing here. If you feel that I've benefited you, then please do make a love offering. Follow the link and give, whatever you feel led to give. It would be a great honor. And when you give, you receive in return. So that's a big thing, a theme for 2018. The more that we can just allow and we give and receive, give and receive, the more will come into your life of what you're wanting. So when you give from a place of love and you just do it unconditionally, you'll be amazed the things that just start to enter your life. So I wanted to put that out there. And also I wanted to remind, as always, through all the weeks, that you need to stay tuned through the entire reading to catch the word of the week. And now that we've reached week 7, you need to find all week's word. So there'll be 7 words you'll need to come up with that you saw that were in my readings that I revealed. And then I will post a link after today's reading is finished that you can enter for a chance to win some prizes. And I look forward to who all has been eagerly watching and would like to enter and go further with some things. And then at the end of the session, I will talk about a program that I'm going to be launching this week. And I would love for you all to take part, sign up, and want to, kick your 2018 off with a fresh, vibrant, powerful start. So let's jump in to our final week. And this was a really great reading, yes, to sum up everything and for it to be, the first day of a new year. And the first card that came out, I'm working with some of the new decks I've gotten. So it's the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Plus we're Healing with the Fairies Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. The Power of Love by James Van Praagh. And of course the Power of Surrender. So this card is from the Goddess deck, and it's Astara. I'm assuming I'm saying it correctly. She represents fertility. And so when you think of fertility, what is it in ways? To me, what came out, because what the message on the card is it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So what a perfect card to get on a one-day, the first day of a year, which is the first day of the week in an 11 year. How powerful. And it's, she's saying that there are so many things that each and every one of you are ready to give birth to. You just haven't had the willpower, the courage, and the strength to maybe see it come into play and come into full fruition. Maybe through these final weeks of 2017, you just had so many anxieties or fears that you lacked confidence, that maybe you couldn't do what you wanted to. So you just kind of, I'll just wait. I'll wait till after the holidays are over when the stress and the hustle and bustle is gone, and then I can refocus. So she's saying it's a beautiful card. There's so many pretty things, and it's got the purple, which is all about, to me it represents the violet flame, which is a very powerful healing flame and light and color. And she's got a basket full of eggs, and there's some bunny rabbits, and she's tossing seeds out of her hand. I don't know if you all can see that. And to me she's planting the seeds, even though that's what all of 2017 was about, was planting seeds out there in the cosmos and in our lives and in our communities and tribes of what we wanted to see come into fruition in this year. So she's saying, the seeds now are going to start to produce bounty. So, but the thing is, once you manifest and create what you want, don't just say, okay, well, I got it, let's go on. She's saying you got to continue planting seeds so that you have a continual bounty. It's an endless flow of abundance and prosperity and new, things coming into your life. So give as you receive, just like I was saying in the beginning of the reading. And, you've got little helpers here that want to help you as well along the way. So, that to me, that was one of the most perfect cards that could come out to say, let's get this fresh start in 2018 and find our own inner courage to do what it is we need to do. So the other card that came out, this was from the Fairies deck. It was parenting and children. So I looked it up because I kind of was getting an idea, but I wasn't. And part of what the goddess Astara was telling me was we need to treat our lives as if in ways we're the parent of our own self and our own existence in this lifetime. And at times, yes, we may need to discipline ourselves, and other times, we need to do like our parents would have done, give you the pat on the back, job well done, awesome, be your own cheerleader. And there'll be times that you're going to have to rein yourself in and really almost like sit yourself down as if your parents would have done. When your parents noticed you were going off track and you were messing up and, they wanted to rein you back in and be like, all right, guys, you're getting off track. We'll use an example. If you were back in school, your grades were starting to fail. You were maybe going out too often with your friends and your parents are like, if you want to get this scholarship, you're going to have to, rein it in. No more late nights on weekends. You're going to have to be in early. So those are going to be some of the things that you're going to have to parent yourself and set some healthy boundaries and limitations, which I spoke about in last night's, New Year's Eve reading. And so it's going to be very important this year so that you can maintain that momentum of energy to continue to keep manifesting what you want for your life by keeping yourself in line. And, don't beat yourself up if you stray and you get into some trouble or you run into some challenges. That's part of life. That's part of what you needed to experience. But you can parent yourself and bring yourself back and keep yourself focused on where it is you're wanting to go and what it's going to take to get you there. And so 2 cards popped out from the Power of Love deck. And one of them was tolerance. It says, you appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. So many times when we focus on ourselves in a selfless, not a selfish manner, people get upset. They feel like you're ignoring them, you've abandoned them. And at times you may get resentful, you may get angry and be like, dude, I'm taking care of me. The thing is, if you can come from a place of tolerance and compassion, knowing that many times when people project things like that at us, it's because it's what they need to say to themselves. It's something that they're not happy with in themselves. So they blame it on you, and it makes them feel better. And it's almost like it takes it away from them. So they're saying the more that you can sense that this is their stuff and just come from a place of compassion and tolerance for everyone, it'll be a lot better. Now, I'm not going to say tolerate abuse and other things like that. That's where you have to set your clear boundaries of taking care of you and self-compassion to be like, you can send them some love and light, wish them well, and bless them with love and send them on. And if it's meant down the road for you all to come back together, then it will happen. And so the other card that came out was unity. It says you understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So that almost goes in line with the tolerance card. The thing is, everything you do in your life, even if you're sitting in your own home, still has a ripple effect on everyone else in the world. And the more you can be aware of that and conscious of your thoughts and your actions, the more it's going to help bring people back into unity. And that's the thing that this whole year is working to bring people back into unity. There's going to be a lot coming out publicly through the media to try to keep us away from one another so that we can't come together in a love-based unity or tribe. They're going to want to keep static, and chaos and fear between us, because they don't want us all to raise our level of consciousness and come into more of a place of love and compassion for others. They want us to be, angry and spatting at each other, because then that feeds their agenda. So the more we can come into unity within ourselves, within our own community and our tribes, that ripple effect, will go out into the world and help another. So some things that need to be surrendered this year, regarding you not having your own courage, is going to be surrender the habit of people pleasing. So many times when there's something we want to articulate or voice or share with another, but we just are, we're hesitant, we're scared that, what will they think, or what will they do? Will they still like me? Will they hate me? Will they unfriend me, or will they leave me? The thing is, you have no control over anyone else but yourself. All you can do is just wish the people well and hope that they respond rather than react. But that's there wherever they are in their lives, whether they choose to react or respond. When they react, it's going to be coming from a place of defensiveness. If they respond, it's going to be, maybe they've sat back a minute and they're like, yeah, they've seen the bigger picture, and they're just like, I see where you're coming from, but this is the way I feel, and that's okay. Then you can have a healthy conversation where if they just react, most likely they've already, pushed you away, and they're like, no, you're not coming any closer. So the part of the message on here was speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And that's very important. The next one, sorry, I am parched today. A lot of energy clearing last night. So the other one is to surrender defensiveness. And that goes in well with the people pleasing, especially if you're trying to still people please and people get defensive and shove you backwards. You're going to be like, whoa, I'm going to push too. And then it ends up into a confrontation. So it says defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So the more this year that you can practice on being willing to just sit back, and listen, take in what is being told to you or shown to you, and hear everything. And I mean the spoken words, the non-spoken, the body language, and pick up on what is going on. Because a lot of times if someone's scared, a lot of times they're not going to look at you. They may turn their body, they may look down, or they may look up in the corner. They don't want to maintain eye contact with you. So you may already sense that someone's feeling defensive. And then it almost instinctively turns on your defensiveness. So the more that we can practice, compassion for ourselves and others and not want to people please, the more those walls of needing to defend will come down. The next card was surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. This came out last night as well. So many times when we are in that cycle of people pleasing and then we realize, they became defensive. Now they're upset with us. So we're going to just run cycles of worry and anxiety and be like, oh, they hate me. Oh, are they going to tell people things about me that aren't true? They're going to do this. They're going to do that. And then next time, you're eaten up with anxiety and they may not even been thinking what you thought they were, but you were so focused, narrowed in on wanting to people please that you missed the bigger picture, and it may have been they were calling out for some help, and you couldn't see it because you felt the need to defend yourself as well. So the final card was surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. And I love how that was the final card that kind of summed up this whole 7 weeks series. Was the more that you can honor the magic of who you are and what you're bringing forth to help, your community, your tribe, yourself, and humanity, the more of it will come up and it'll come alive. Because the thing is, so many right now across the globe are awakening into why they're here to do what they do. And so they have a lot of questions, and they're seeking out people like myself. Let me get a minute here to get some answers of, why are they experiencing the things that they're experiencing, and what can they do about it? So now is the time to, especially on the first day of a new year, I say take a pen to paper and start writing, what it is. Be clear about what you want to create for yourself. And you may put a little asterisk or star next to the ones where maybe you don't know how to do that. And you're going to need to go outside of yourself and seek some assistance and guidance. And during those times, it's good, it's okay. Let someone else teach you. And then you take that knowledge and empower your own self to the point where you really don't ever have to go outside of yourself to seek guidance. Because the more you know how to tune into your own inner guidance, you'll realize it's almost like pushing the power on the computer and being like, okay, this is what I need to know today, and allow it to tell you or show you. But there's going to be a lot of people that are going to need to be taken by the hand and be guided to understand more and more of what's coming up this year. And it does, when you do reach out, it can take a lot of courage to do so. And don't feel, it goes back to, don't feel you need to people please. And, surrender your worry and anxiety about needing to be defensive and what people will think when you go outside of yourself to seek help. The thing is, those who are meant to assist you and guide you will show up in your life maybe when you least expect it, or have been there for a while and you just weren't acknowledging them because you weren't ready. So pay attention to that. Who maybe is already in your life or who shows up, and know that they may be one of your guides or an angel that has been sent to assist you. So the final thing I wanted to talk about was, something switched on my screen here, was now that this 7 week series is over, I had wanted to do this towards, to be the final days of 2017, and my guides are like, no, because people need to be done with those energies. And if you do the transformation, it may not be for the highest and best benefit for those who partake in it if they're still holding on to the old energies. And they were saying it's going to be better to do it in the new potent energies of the new year after people got through today's gateway. So today's Monday in the US, and I'm looking to probably start it Wednesday, depending on how I'm guided. It's either going to be a 6 or 7 day transformation, and it's utilizing the new healing work that I'm doing. It's called the Anahata Codes. And what you do is you come with some issues that you have going on, and then you go through a category of all these codes, and your higher self chooses which code is best to utilize to facilitate what it is you're asking. We install the code into your heart chakra, your heart torus, and then it works its magic. You have no control over what goes on. And the thing is, some things can be instant, some it comes over days, weeks, and months. It's that allowing and being open to your own innate healing abilities. And so that when I say a 6 or 7 day transformation, each day I will choose a code based on, basically I'll probably take the theme of what I've spoken about over the last 7 weeks. So each day will be one of those weeks. And it'll be a code that is for the collective, those who are in the group. And then afterwards, anyone who partakes in the group will be able to have some special discounts on personal sessions, one-on-one sessions that are not going to be available to the general public. And I already have so many people that took part in it as I had to work through my 6-month certification. I will be sharing those testimonials so you can hear some of the transformations that others have already started to receive. So I will share a link after I complete today's session. I just didn't have time, and I was trying to get the reading done for something I have to do at 3 o'clock. So I will share that where you can sign up. It's going to be very affordable for those that want to partake. And I hope that many of you all will be led and called to want to join in and take this already 7-week healing series into a 7-day transformation to get your 2018 started with a bang, and so that you can have your best foot forward to really assist you in making this one of your best years yet and manifest the life that you truly want for yourself. So I hope you very much have enjoyed the series. Like I said in the beginning, if you would like to give in kind and make a love offering, the link is in the post, and I will share the link later for signing up for the 7-day Anahata Codes transformation. So thank you for honoring me with your presence and sharing my message with you over the last 7 weeks as we closed out 2017 and welcomed in 2018. I look forward to what all is going to come about this year and how I'll be able to show up and share with each and every one of you. So take care, and I look forward to hearing from each and every one of you, and have a wonderful 2018. Take care. Bye-bye.